Hello, Wahconah families, and welcome to the Wahconah Wednesday message for October 14th. We are in the middle of our second week of hybrid learning here at Wahconah, and we do have a few updates for you. Not as many as last week, though, so you should be relieved to know that. First of all, I do want to bring attention to the fact that our Wahconah Video Club puts out a weekly video called the Wahconah Weekly for both students and the public. And we've linked it to this Wahconah Wednesday message, and we'll continue to do that every week as long as they continue to produce that video. Couple of updates for this round of announcements. Parent-teacher conferences will be coming up quicker than we think. We are in the last few weeks of first quarter, and parent conferences will be coming out shortly thereafter. So it's important to remember that our grades close on October 30th. Report cards come out around November 6th, and then shortly thereafter, parent-teacher conferences begin. The Central Berkshire Regional School District calendar has already set November 10th as a half day. It's a Tuesday, November 10th. It's a half day for parent-teacher conferences, so they will be happening that afternoon. And we are in the process, each school is in the process of selecting an evening for those families that need to be accommodated, just as we normally do for parent-teacher conferences. Wahconah has not yet selected that date. We usually run them from 6 to 8:30 in the evening. As soon as we have that date selected and we work out some of the logistics with that, we will let you know that as well. But we can confirm the afternoon of November 10th will be one of the two opportunities for parent-teacher conferences. All parent-teacher conferences will happen over Zoom. It will be done virtually with the teacher, so you don't have to make time to come into the building to do that. And they will be scheduled as we have scheduled them in the past. It's called the PTC FAST system. It's an online parent-teacher conference scheduler that many of you are probably accustomed to, and we will be using that system again this coming year. So once we have more specifics about it, we will let you know, but we wanted to give you the information that we have at this moment anyway. A couple of other things. As you know, homeschool communication has never been more important than it is right now, since we are in the final few weeks of first quarter. If you ever have questions about your students' grades or the schoolwork that they're doing, I would encourage you to check PowerSchool, first of all, to see the progress for your students' grades, and to also go to the teacher's Google site where you can access their week ahead document to see how things have been laid out for the week as far as schoolwork for your student in their various classes. But if you ever have an issue or a concern about grades, about schoolwork, or anything else pertaining to class, please reach out to the teacher first and reach out to them directly and have some sort of conversation with them. It could be via email, could be over the phone. It might result in a Zoom meeting, but it's important to reach out to the teacher first so that any questions or concerns can be cleared up right away before reaching out to anyone else. Another thing we're getting a little bit of feedback on, we certainly know that the number of emails flying around in everyone's lives in the age of COVID has probably escalated a bit, and it certainly has for our students. So one of the things we're trying to do to help our students manage their inboxes for email is to help them basically create a setting in Gmail where they don't get any more email notifications from Google Classroom. So in the Wahconah Wednesday message, we've embedded a video that we encourage you watch with your student to see how they can eliminate the emails that come to them, the email notifications that come to them from Google Classroom, because students are inevitably already living in Google Classroom, and there's really no pressing need for those emails to keep popping up. The rest of the Wahconah Wednesday message, quite frankly, is all reminders more than anything. We're keeping those hybrid back-to-school videos in there for a little while longer, in case anybody needs to refresh their memory on anything, but mostly it's all reminders. But I did want to end on another bit of good news, and that is that our various clubs and extracurricular activities are trying their best to find ways to get off the ground in a virtual form so that all students can participate at the same time. Drama is already going to attempt a fall play via Zoom and they are in the beginning stages of working on that. But now our Wahconah quiz team has announced that they are back. Our award-winning Wahconah quiz team is going to be going virtual. So if your student is a fan of trivia, likes to learn and do it for fun, then they should consider joining the quiz team. You can email either Mr. Therian or Mr. Pegarari, our quiz team coaches. They will be holding their first practice session on Wednesday, October 21st at 2:30 via Zoom. And we encourage any student who's interested in that sort of thing to take part. Other than that, we hope everybody's staying safe and healthy. We look forward to talking to you again in a week. Thank you.